Welcome back to 20 Years of Doom. I'm Temin.
And I'm Red.
Today we're looking at the master levels for Doom 2, commissioned by id Software, made by various authors, including Tim Willits, who made 2 maps, I think, for episode 4 of Doom.
Nice.
The master levels, as far as I know, is id Software's attempt to compete with shovelware CDs of Doom wads.
Wait, compete? Huh?
So in the 90s, there were multiple CD-ROMs that contained, hundreds to thousands of wads just downloaded off the internet and resold, on one disc.
Oh.
Things such as D-Zone and Demon's Gate, and I'm sure there's some other popular names out there, but I couldn't think of them if you asked me to.
Alrighty, so in order to kind of stem the tide of people taking others' creative work and reselling it, they decided to actually get the community together and make their own official release of community-made content.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
And I think they got... I think most of these guys ended up working at id for, some amount of time after this happened, so there's that.
Oh, nice. So this scored them some real, obviously if you're doing a commission for id, not quite the impact. Well, I don't know. Doom was huge back then too. So yeah, some real points there for everyone involved.
Right. And it started a little bit of a precedent for id outsourcing projects to the community, but we'll pretty much see the rest of the fruits of that in '96 with the next official Doom thing we'll be looking at, I guess.
Alright.
Yeah. Trying to think. Master levels, they're just 20 disjointed wads, compiled, curated, some word by id Software. Where was I going with that?
id Software put them all together and sold them for $5.99. I don't know.
Sure.
Was there any special marketing strategy for this, or did they just throw them together and go, "Hey,
Actually,
buy
I'm
our
not
levels?
sure.
They're better. They're better than the competitors," which shouldn't actually exist.
Yeah, I don't know. Well,
what are we playing right now? What's this first Doom level?
this is Attack Wad. This is by Tim Willits. You can tell because it's very, it's very square.
Square and brown.
And Tim Willits, he becomes creative director at id Software for a point in time, and it kind of shows because a lot of the games start to look kind of like this.
Would you say that it creates a bit of an era of brown? For a moment. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, brown, but not that brown. I know what you're getting at, and there's a different brown. The sequel to brown is where it kind of officially starts. Oh boy.
Okay. All right. So yeah. Oh, okay. I kind of like this final set piece though.
Yeah, it's nice. I guess this is considered just kind of the canon first level of master levels, even though you can just do them in whatever order you feel like. Speaking of the whatever order I feel like doing them in, I'm just going to bounce back and forth from end to end. I'm going to do A's, then go down to the bottom, and then bounce back up to the next A, then back down to the bottom, towards the center. And funnily enough, that worked out perfectly because it ended on the map I wanted it to end on by pure chance. Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, it's good.
But
good.
I'm sure we'll figure out what that map is in about, I don't know, about 6 videos or so.
or if you're paying attention, you could just look at the list. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. The master levels came packaged with Doom It, this DOS program that it's a Doom wad launcher, more or less.
Oh, hey, nice. That's pretty handy. So, when you do go and buy your other, I'm too lazy or I don't have internet CD of wads for Doom, you can probably maybe launch it from there, potentially.
Maybe. Yeah, that's another
wad
thing.
launcher. So,
it's not in the Steam release, but on the CD-ROM they released. I can't believe I called it a CD-ROM. I feel like I haven't seen CD-ROM in like 15 years.
Right. Usually we just shorten it to disc, but
right.
Yeah.
But yeah, the thing that it came on also came packaged with Maximum Doom, which was exactly the thing id was competing against, just 1,800 wads from the internet.
Oh my god, that's so many wads. That's like at least half as many wads as we're going to play by the end of this.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Not including Maximum Doom. We're not going to play those.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I actually did try to get through those at one point, but then it's like not worth it. It was
just a slog of probably varying quality and probably on average low quality wads.
Yeah. So
it's just so early.
Yeah, it's Did you
How
know?
do I make Doom maps? Let's just make them and find out. But did I know?
Did you know that Outtakes made some Doom wads in '94?
Oh man, what?
Yeah.
Can I play them? Can we
Yeah,
find them?
they're on the id Game archive.
Oh.
Actually, you gotta LP those, right?
Oh, I think that's mandatory.
Yeah, let's
oof. Uh-oh.
I think we're gonna have to play those in the next batch of wads we do.
Okay. All right. Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Boy, that's gonna be interesting. But yeah, this is I believe this is Virgil's lead. Who was it by?
Virgil?
No one named Virgil was on this. But it's cool because it's got this nice nighttime sky that's new to the master levels.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't introduce many new, assets as far as graphics or, things of that nature, but it does come with that skybox.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm trying to find the text files.
I don't know what it is about nighttime in video games, but just I don't know. I always find it a little bit more pleasant to play at night, even if sometimes that makes it difficult. Like, it's different to play video games in a nighttime setting than it is to just play them in a dark setting.
Right.
It's actually pretty enjoyable, I feel.
Yeah, okay. I've got the text documents. We're good on that front. So, yeah, this is Virgil's lead by John Dr. Sleep Anderson, whom you may remember from Crossing Acheron, one of the first wads we covered forever ago.
Crossing Acheron, I believe that's still in my memory somewhat.
Yep. Apparently it took him over 100 hours to make this map, which I can't even believe.
Well, think about the map-making technology we had back then. And also, it's going into an official release. I bet he spent a lot of time testing it.
That's fair. That's a fair assumption. But yeah, apparently this is a sequel of sorts to Crossing Acheron. It's part 3. It's the third canto in his Inferno series, part of which included Crossing Acheron, but now is in the master levels, which is interesting. That also happens with another author whose map we'll be seeing next. It was originally part of a series that continued in the master levels for some reason. Actually, that happened to 3 authors in this. That's crazy.
Wait, really? They continued their series in the master levels.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
They didn't. I guess they didn't intend to finish or anything because they didn't.
Yeah. Well, hey, not a bad place to end.
But yeah. Some of these text files have stories, some don't. This one does. This one reads, Virgil's Lead is the third canto in my Inferno series. In your search for Beatrice, you lost your guide Virgil, the beatnik space poet, while crossing Acheron. But you've caught up with him again, and he's agreed to lead you through the current way station. Mostly because demons and undead sergeants are not much impressed with Virgil's way with words.
Oh, I remember crossing Acheron now. Yes, continue.
Alright, you can get a lot further with a kind word and a gun than you can a kind word. You belong to the NRA, don't you? Virgil asked. No, I'm just a pessimistic pacifist. That was dialogue between Doomguy and Virgil, I suppose.
I would imagine. Although now I like to imagine running around and complimenting the demons before he blows them to pieces. A nice word and a gun.
Your shirt's looking tidy today, Mr. Chain Gunner. Gosh!
Well, sorry it's a little rustled now. Just, I'm sure it'll come out in the wash.
Yeah, just iron it out. Yeah, this guy, no problem. He can't even, he's like, he doesn't even know I'm there.
Yeah. I know you're there.
So this is a bit of a weird puzzle. Once we flush out the arch file. Yeah, you let him out for a second. Of course, he revives the chain gunner first thing.
Of course. He knows the score.
But yeah, you have to get into his cage and then push that specific button to open the door, which I remember the first time playing this level. Oops. Hey. Careful with that.
Armor. Yeah. And a low roll, I think.
Yeah. I got stuck at that part because I didn't realize that the button inside the cage opened the door.
Oh.
I feel like I'm stutterier than I normally am. I guess it's because it's been a while since we've recorded.
It has been a minute, yeah, a good hot minute or two.
I think that's my New Year's resolution, is to get a lot more videos out there, because we're still in 95.
Oh, man, let's fuck up the timeline a little bit more. Yeah, New Year's just happened. It's 2018 now.
Yeah.
That's gonna fuck up the next couple of videos.
Well, I don't think we mentioned the date, but if we do, that.
There are implications, though, and we actually do reference the timeline a lot.
But yeah, I know. Like this.
Oh yeah, no, this is cool. Oh, yes.
It's a nice final set piece, I think. Good job, Dr. Sleep.
It's reminiscent of a level from Doom 2, but I'm trying to think what level number it was. It involved lots of blood rivers, I believe.
Blood falls?
Okay. The blood falls were in it too, I suppose, I guess. But there's a specific room in there that had like an arachnotron in it that made me think of.
I don't know.
Well, alright.
Yep, there's another one down. This is Black Tower by Sver Cavernmo, who's probably got my favorite maps in this pack.
That reminds me, so because we're totally not re-recording this, when we first hopped onto the Master Levels, I mentioned that I swear I've played the Master Levels before, and I remember playing it on a future source port that we will see, except that when we started actually playing the Master Levels, I haven't recognized a single map so far. And I'm really kind of confused because Black Tower in particular is one of the WADs I thought I would definitely recognize. But it's not. Well, kind of. There's a part that's kind of reminiscent, but the thing that I played was like, if you took that Black Tower right there and made it like 100 times bigger, and then amplified the number of enemies equally. Yeah, just nice and big and spacious and tall in here, and yeah, full of a certain enemy. We'll see when we get there.
Yeah, you played some kind of knockoff or something, I don't know.
Apparently, I played, I guess I discovered the Chinese bootleg of the Master Levels for Doom 2.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what your familiarity with the Master Levels was, but apparently that's it.
Well, it's apparently I didn't even play the Master Levels. I got ripped off. I got scammed. I mean, not that I paid anything for any of this, but I got scammed.
But yeah, this level is really neat. You actually get to climb the tower. It's really cool, trust me. Sphere, his maps, as I've said, are probably the coolest in the bunch. They're all really long, but they're all really memorable.
Well, I mean, if you spend enough time on them.
Well, that's true, but... God, no, you don't understand. Some of the maps later on get really long, and they're just...
like kind of a slog.
Yeah, sloggy, not memorable. So, ish. I don't know about that.
Well, when we get there, but for now, let's focus on a good long map, which that's the best kind of map I think you could have.
It's like a little adventure. It's great.
Yeah, those are my favorite Doom maps. Is if they're too short, you slap them in a big megawatt or something. But I don't know if a map can really be long enough to have maybe a half hour or more play time to it, and just be good the whole way through, not have any real points where it sinks or any low points. That's the dream for me right there. That's the kind of map I'd want to make every time.
Right. Yeah. Man.
Oh,
making maps is hard.
Yeah, it is. I like this.
Yeah, that's a 6-stair building effect, which I just recently learned how to build stairs for a WOD I made. Like I've been doing Doom WODs for on and off forever, and I finally learned how to build staircases like that. It's really weird too, because what you gotta do is basically you only tag the first stair that rises, and any line depths pointing outside of the sector will be the next stair in the sequence. And then on the next stair, any line depths pointing outwards will be the next stair, and so on.
That's right. I remember the first time I built stairs, too, because I had them in a certain level of a thing that I'm working on, that we're working on in particular. And, stairs are funky like that.
Yeah.
And I can only wonder if that's like a weird thing they intended for the Doom engine, or just, I wonder what the programming for that looks like.
I'm sure it's not terribly complicated. You just look at the sector and then build stairs, with the adjacent sectors that have lines from the original stair pointing at it.
Yeah. I mean, that seems like a really efficient way to do it, I guess, without having to make it, really simple way to do it, I guess. Just weird. Oh, that could have been really bad if you forgot to step back.
Oh boy. Yeah, it's kind of mean. This one has a text document too.
Ooh, okay.
Oh yeah, by the way, we've been on floor 2 the whole time. Now we're on floor 3.
The meat locker. No, wait, that was just dead people. Oh.
Well, and you still have meat. Alright, Blacktower.wad. Okay, here's the plot. Kick butt. Gripping, isn't it? In case you're a little more into storylines, you can keep reading. This and the other of my WODs were to be released inside a 32-level episode on the internet, but having id release them is about 666 times cooler. The plot the plot in the intended episode was as follows. You were once the biggest, baddest cyber demon to rule hell, and you spearheaded the council that governed the underworld, the Cabal. Betrayed by other members, you find yourself not only dismantled, but also a victim of utmost demonic humiliation. You've been morphed into a human. Of course, you're out for revenge, and have to kick the other members of the Cabal's butts one by one. In Black Tower, you're nearing the end of your journey. You and Chagrin, the ruler of the Black Tower, came off the same conveyor belt as newly assembled cyber demons a few thousand years back. Oil runs thicker than blood, the two of you used to say. Demons don't come much closer to friendship than what you said you and Chagrin shared. Well, now your buddy rules the hordes of hell previously under your command and have... Wait, what? Well, now your buddy rules the hordes of hell previously under your command and have left you for dead. I don't think that sentence quite flows.
I get the idea, but...
Yeah. Your task is simple. Enter the dreaded Black Tower, the nucleus of black magic and the occult of all hell. Get to its highest floor and slay Chagrin. Then there's getting back out as well. Huh.
Oh.
Okay, I guess I just interpreted that wrong. I thought we were with our friend Chagrin. No, we gotta kill him.
We gotta kill him because he left us for dead, and so did all of our buddies.
Thanks, Chagrin. Well, that means we gotta fight a cyber demon on the roof of this cool tower. Hey.
Cool.
Yep. Spherica Vermo. He is actually still in the Doom community, if you believe it or not.
Whoa, I
Yeah.
could believe it.
Yeah, he's one of the... Actually, he's the only one in the Master levels who is still making Doom levels. He took a bit of a break, to work for id and Spoiler Company, featuring John Romero.
Featuring John Romero. All right.
But he came back around 2014, 15, something like that. I believe his name is Soundblock on Doomworld.
Soundblock.
Yeah. Also, probably want to have some kind of plasma weapon ready for this trap because you'll.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to get cornered by these guys if
If you let them.
Yeah.
I imagine that's something you know from experience.
What makes you say that?
Nothing in particular.
Whew. You actually can lower these walls, but I'm just not because I'm busy fighting these guys.
Right. I mean,
Although it would have been easier if I had, went and lowered it, but hey.
Yeah. Oh, so one little motif I've been noticing that I really like about this map is that all the risers seem to be like a skull face pattern, and I'm totally digging that. For like stairs and steps and elevated surfaces.
Yeah. The marble skull texture.
Mm-hmm.
Back to WAD developers really liking the green marble texture set.
I mean,
pretty
it's
good
not
standby.
brown.
Well, it is green, and green is not infamous yet. Never mind. I've said too much. Oh, by the way, I think this secret area here is necessary to complete the level. So yeah, for all that good in this WAD, it does have a pretty mean ending.
Oh no.
Yeah, in the 1994 WAD trap kind of sense.
Oh boy, it's not here, is it?
No,
oh wait,
it's at the end.
Shadows, lighting effects. I like this room.
Yeah, and as you can see, whenever monster crosses, into the light or vice versa, they get teleported somewhere else, which kind of makes it a bit annoying, but hey, that's what we got fast forward for.
Well, it's it's annoying, but I don't know, it's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, it's
pass
better
the shadow and end up somewhere else, passing the light, and
it's better than them, just having them clump in towards you and then, nothing really past that, I guess.
Rather, I guess it's more interesting.
Right. But yeah, all throughout the master levels, there's just weird stuff like this where you gotta push this, wall. Like, it's not very straightforward, and you gotta find stuff like that to progress.
You were totally ready for those archviles.
Yeah, I was.
Not having any of that.
Nope. Alright, we're on the roof.
So many imps.
Yeah. I need to make good use of this invincibility, but, I've already dilly-dallied by going back into the teleporter accidentally.
You're shotgunning elementals.
Yeah, this is great. Like, pretty soon there will be stuff flying over the ramparts there. It's, like, really cool. Just another thing in this level, in the outside areas, the demons are just silhouetted against the sky. It looks really cool.
No, this is really cool for a set piece, just all together.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like silhouette play is something that's really underused in Doom, with the draw distance really lending towards it.
That's
if you
true.
lower the sector lighting for it.
Sphere actually does that multiple times throughout. I can think of another map where he does that. And I'm thinking of Megawad featuring extraterrestrials and their immediate vengeance that has silhouetted monsters. God,
It
that
does.
is so hard.
It uses them to great effect.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh,
But yeah, to get progress, we had to go inside these cubbies that open up one by one, which kind of a pain, but whatever. It's better than having everything thrown at you at once, I guess.
yep. Oh, hello. Hey,
There's-
hey, buddy.
Chagrin.
How you doing?
Kill him. I still don't have the Cyber Demon 2-shot strategy down yet. Well, I mean,
alright.
I have a little better now. You know,
It's like 2.5
having recorded
shot.
all these wads. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, we've got the blue key. We can now... There was a doorway back at the beginning of the map that needed the blue key, which is the exit that we can now go through. But we gotta make our way back down the tower, and they actually made it a bit of an ordeal, which is cool, actually.
Oh wow, so the description was not lying. We do have to make our way back out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what we get for turning Chagrin into Chagrin.
Oh boy. I forget
Okay,
what that
let's-
horrible pun I made earlier was, but I don't know.
I kind of forgot too.
Yeesh. Yeah, well.
Yeah. I'm sure
I'm
it'll come to me, and I'll
grimacing
wake
at
up.
this conversation.
It's okay. I'm sure I'll wake up in a cold sweat tonight when I remember it. Out
No,
of the blue.
it's been recorded. It's not lost.
Oh yeah. It's in the archives.
Stay tuned for the blooper reel at the end of this episode.
Just a really long 5-minute drum roll, and then a really underwhelming and bad pun.
Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, keep in mind this floor, if you go and play this WAD yourself, it had the Barons, and it also has this hidden red skull key.
Hey.
I wonder what this could open.
You said, do you know where to use it, though?
I sure do.
Oh, man.
It's got a really great... You're gonna love when we find what it opens.
Oh, man. Okay,
I don't know what
I
kind
like
of
that
expectation I just build up, but it's gonna be blown away.
Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, whoa. Rotating pillars. That actually looks kind of nice, the way he's done it.
Classic scroll left line diff effect.
Yeah, but I don't know. It looks like the pillars are just rotating in the wall.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Take that, poly objects.
Yeah.
Freaking
don't
accent.
need no-
You could have just scrolled the textures, geez.
Right.
I mean, the doors wouldn't work, but still.
Well, oh yeah, huh. Scroll the texture up? Well, then it would just be opening the door. Well, Do like the Windows Movie Maker swipe effect with the door. Actually, that would be kind of surreal. I want to see that now.
Actually, that reminds me, apparently, oh hey, this whole floor is full of imps and soon cacodemons will come through the window. It's crazy.
Chain gunners up there.
Yeah, not gonna deal with that. Sorry.
Sniper spots. Oh, ooh, yeah, you're hurting a bit, aren't you?
Yeah, speaking of cacodemons, wait, you're thinking of the right thing, it might just be regular demons. Anyway, can you hear that groaning?
Oh, that sounds like some spooky monsters down below.
Yeah, it's kind of like a little pool of them. It's crazy. I thought they were a lot closer. They weren't.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah, I couldn't just jump down there because I would have been infinitely height blocked.
All right. I keep forgetting that's a thing because newer renditions of Doom have resolved that issue. Rather, Doom's engine. Although you can turn that on. That is a flag you can enable. You can have Doom act like Doom is supposed to.
there are compatibility flags, as I guess they're called.
Yeah.
Also, careful out here. There's specters, and they're kind of hard to see in 320 by 240 in dark lighting.
In general, they're hard to see. I think that just,
Yeah, that's a weird
challenge.
thing. I used to think they were so easy to see, but then going back and playing all this old stuff, they're not.
Well, you were on a CRT monitor after all, which had way different contrast settings to it. So maybe they were actually easy to see
Maybe.
on that
It's hard
kind
to
of
say.
screen.
And again, maybe they were just fewer, because I only played on I'm Too Young to Die.
Oh, that's true. Although I don't know, I feel like there was a point in our young video gaming career where there was kind of this realization that at least one of the monitors in your
sorry.
house. Oh.
Here's the end. Alright, hey. That's what we need the red key for, by the way.
Oh my god, so you'll just burn in hell if you don't have the red key.
Yep.
Oof. Yikes.
Well, that's rather unkind. But I'm sorry, you were saying.
That we realized
CRTs.
that at least one of the monitors in your house was like it had really high contrast and you could see dark things really well.
Right. Oh yeah, that totally was true though. Huh.
Yeah. And
Oh, by the way, I
think the other
died
one
to a
was really
ghost
dark.
shotgun guy.
Oh no. Oh, well, you got stuck in a corner.
Was it? Yeah. I warned you about that corner.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh, you missed.
unfortunate circumstances.
Yeah.
So I only died on the Black Tower in this go.
Oh.
Bummer. Oh, this is great.
Oh no,
Hey,
Spectre!
Spectre!
Oh.
Woo!
Ouch. Oh, chagrin. Oh no, just
No, it's
okay.
just a lost soul.
Oh, lost soul, not even imp. Okay, well,
Yeah.
that's not bad at all. 6.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad yet. Stay tuned.
All right. Well, we'll see y'all next time.
Yep. The end. My name's Duke 52 Pickup. I'm not really good at these gimmick characters.
My name's 52 Pick'em. Up.
No.
No. Plays music anyways. Yeah.
I live again.
Oh, wait a sec.
My name's da-da-da. Come, Nukem.
Oh.
No. This is stupid.
Nukem.
I don't want to be an actor anymore.
He's been sitting in the studio for like 4.5 hours just trying to improv this. Doesn't actually have a script. Just told him to go out there and try and think of a new character based on his existing name with, matching motif.
These Hollywood
God.
executives gonna pay for
Wasting my time.
Yeah, there you go. Oh boy.
Okay. Master levels of Doom 3. Wait, Doom 2. Shoot. Darn.
No, the master levels for Doom 3 don't come out until 2007 and a half. I'll have
7.5. Oh.
It's the secret year.
Man. Oh.
To get there, you have to run between the pole that divides 2006 and 2007. Even though 7.5 comes in between 2007 and 2008. The architects got it wrong on the design.
But
you don't understand my vision.
oh no.
Everybody betrayed me. I'm fed up with this world.
Dookie Nukeso.
It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, doggy.
I'll have a dozen red roses, please. Do you understand life, Lisa? Huh? Do you?
I can only imagine that being the anti-socialite Duke Nukem is that all of the other actors in this film would just be his guns. So when he's throwing the ball with Mark, who happens to be an RPG, he's just tossing a pipe bomb back and forth with it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
Anything for my princess. They're using me, and I'm the fool.
Well, I didn't really have any good ideas for this movie, so I just put slime. But I did make it. I made the movie, don't forget. Return of Jack Forearm. Director's cut. Hey, wait, what are you doing? Oh.
I was about to say Jack Forearm's shortest film yet, but somehow I don't think that it's a short film at all.
No, it's regular length, but the movie cuts off there and it's just black for the rest of the 60 or so minutes.
Hour and a half film with maybe a minute and a half of actual on screen.
Yeah, and they don't even have like credits at the end. It's crazy.
Just at some point the movie theater lights come back on and you're like, oh, I'm supposed to leave. Why have I been sitting here for 90 minutes? Sitting alone in the theater, just, at like the hour and 3 minute mark. This is my favorite part. Like you can discern it from the rest of the film.
Oh, what a character.
Friggin' Jack Forearm, man. I think unknowingly Jack Forearm is our OC of Tommy Wiseau. Now that I think about it.
Oops.
Well, that happened. Should we finally get these master levels all rallied up and mastered?
That would be great.
All right. Yeah, I've only been recording for 28 minutes, so.
Same.
Yeah. All right. On go.
Quoth the Quake guy. Help!
Okay, then.
That was Edgar Allan. Go.
Edgar Allan, go. Oof. Oof.
Hey.
I felt that one a little bit.